Hello. Thank you for reaching out and asking your question. It's a really super good question, and I had been wanting to do a video of some sort because people ask that question a lot, and I wanted to do something where I can send to people to help them know where to start in standing out. So this is not my website. This is a website or company of my friends. In 2000, I want to say 2006, they started a virtual assistant business. And 2009, they started teaching other people how to do the same. And 2012, I took one of their virtual assistant classes and learned about digital marketing and started doing that for other people. Not really taking it seriously. And I only started doing it once I got student loans. I was inspired to dust off their paperwork and their PDFs and get to work myself. So this is their site. This is not mine. But I just wanted to show you because they're my model. Right now, they don't take on uh, small businesses. They work with Google, Oracle, and the likes in helping them work with small businesses. So anyway, this is their site and not their site. This is their brochure actually. And so how to stand out. A lot of people think that they should have a flyer or of course a digital marketing plan, but because of who they pitch to, they know their ideal audience and know their needs. So you're doing real estate because you're learning the needs of your ideal clients. You will cater to them and communicate to them in a way that's appealing. So for their audience is the Googles, they are the Oracles, they are the businesses like that. So handing them a flyer about what it is that they do to help, that won't be effective. So you start to stand out by taking a look at your ideal audience and how they want to receive information. So I just wanted to go over a little bit about how they set up their company overview. Beautiful graphics, crisp and clean, that definitely represent them. Products and services, again, how they talk about what they do is not so much about like what they do. They talk about it in terms of the problems that they solve. So you as a real estate agent, or you as a wellness coach, or you as a lighting manufacturer, or you as anything, what problems do you solve? So they make it super easy for people to recognize when they're needed. And this is them. This is Sydney, and this is Will. And here's a little video if I were to press play. That's really cute. So products and services, call us when you have identified small businesses that they want to partner with. Again, they're talking to Google and whatnot and helping them work with small businesses. So call them when you've discovered you're bleeding in a market share and you want to bring someone else in, when you're launching a program and you want to partner with small businesses, when you're marketing spend. So they're listing problems that they solve. So you as what it is that you do, real estate, health coach, whatever, lighting manufacturer, when you're talking about the problems you solve, phrase it in a way, it's not so much what you're passionate about, but phrase it in a way of how to help people recognize when they need you. It's in sales, they call it, you're talking to the symptoms. Like if you were to go into a sales representative use this term, like if you were to go into a doctor, the doctor is expert at what they do. They could be the top surgeon of the country, right? You go in there, you have a problem with your arm. You go into this top surgeon, he shakes your hand and says, yep, I know exactly what you have. You need to have surgery, sign up and we'll get you in taken care of in the next day or two. Okay, you don't want that experience. You want him to at least take a look at you, at least ask you some more questions about your problem, and then speak to the symptoms of that concern. So you as a real estate agent, or you as whatever service provider you are, you're speaking to what it is that you do in terms of problems that you help. Or problems that you solve. Okay, I hope that makes sense because a lot of people, don't do that. They say, "Hey, I'm a real estate agent," or "Hey, this wellness coach," or "Hey, I have these supplements." But they don't really talk about why you might need those supplements. They don't really talk about the problems that you're solving with those supplements. They don't really talk about the challenges that you help your people overcome during the house buying process. So that's that. Company capabilities. Let me just go past, leadership. Okay, and their contact information, and they have case studies. So this is super, super duper important. This is, again, not my company, but I do model everything that I do after them, and feel free to tell them that. But they're really good friends. So having testimonials of people that you've helped, that's key. Okay, you can talk about what it is that you do to help people all day long, but hearing the words of the people that you've helped, that's everything. Okay, people can say, "Oh, that person sounds like me." So they have taught me to be systemic, to systematize collection of testimonials. And I need to get them up on my website. I need to do better. They're over at LinkedIn if you're curious. But systematize that process of, after your engagement is over, sending out a form for someone to give you a testimonial where they just have to type in stuff, and or better yet, video testimonials. Make it super duper easy. Have a video with you, and it's like, hey, do you mind sharing about your experience at that moment? Of course, get their permission when needed. But do you have case studies or something that speaks to your work? And usually with case studies, they have, the before state and the after state and whatnot. And they have a few case studies here. So I think you get the idea. But again, when you're, doing this sort of thing, when you are marketing, which it's pretty much talking to people, sharing the problems that you solve with people who are looking for your solution, that's pretty much marketing. When you're doing that and you're thinking about standing out or want to stand out, it's more so about what you can do to serve somebody else, what problems you can solve, versus wanting to stand out too much from your competition. Because of course, you need to be aware of what they're doing in terms of seeing what they're not doing and filling in gaps, or seeing what you're doing and how you can do it better or differently. But I personally really don't believe in competition, because I feel as though, and I got this from someone else, I feel as though when somebody, says that a market is oversaturated, I feel as though they're either not clear on their messaging, they're not clear on their audience, or they're not clear on their offering. And when people are super clear on those three things, I personally don't think it's that hard to stand out. But again, this is based on me following closely my friends, Sydney and Will, and their whole company was Smart Simple Marketing. If you go online, you do do Sydney, Craig Hart, and EA to VA, and you'll see their website from 2008. It's pretty cute. It's a nice little relic that really speaks to how far that they've come. And there's great information over there too. But I hope that helped and wasn't all over the place. And if you have any questions, just let me know. All right. Take care. Bye.